What's up guys, how y'all doing? Cosmic Carry here, bringing you a World Tanks video, and today I'm going to be discussing my opinions on this map, Lakeville. Sort of, kind of, just a little rant, a rave, a this, a that, whatever you want to call it. I guess it's how to be successful on Lakeville, in my personal, humble opinion. Absolutely. And I see this time and time again, and it's there's so much face palm when it comes to this map. You know, it truly is, and people just don't seem to understand. And I fully appreciate we have new players and this and that, and they're selfish players, but there's so much stupidity so often on this map. The fact of the matter is, the bottom line is, when it comes to Lakeville, if you want to be successful, if you want a victory, you have to take the town. You have to commit a certain amount of players. I mean, a minimum 5-6 players. A mix of heavies, TDs, mediums, whatever, but a considerable force has to go into town in order for you to be successful. If you take the town, and you establish dominance in the town, you're going to be successful. And it doesn't matter how many of the bad guys go into the valley. When it comes to your chances of success, if you take the town, chances are you're going to win the game. Absolutely. And if you send in just one or two tanks like we have done, you know, and going into this battle right now, right here, I knew we were going to lose. 100%. I knew we were going to lose because of the fact there was only a few of us here, and the Reds had committed the appropriate number of tanks to the to the town. And I think it's not rage, but it's selfishness. There is such an element of selfishness when it comes to the players on your team when they don't commit to the town. You know, when they do not commit to the town and they decide not even to base camp but to go down the valley on the left hand side. Going down to the valley, you know, nothing ever good comes out when you go down the valley. You know, it is just a slugfest. It's just lobbing shells. If there's artillery in play, what's the point of going down there? Because artillery will just nail you. If there's two pieces of arty, you know, in the valley, what is the point of going down there? Because you have no way of taking out that artillery, no way of lighting them up. You're not going to see them until the very end of the game. If you have no gun depression, what is the point of going down to the valley? There on the left hand side of this map, there is no point. 100%. At the start of the game, you saw me at the beginning of this game, and I'm raring to go. I want to get into town, I want to rumble, and I'm waiting for players to join me, and only a couple join me. That is ridiculous. Absolutely 100%. You have to understand, if the majority of your team go down to the valley, you have failed. You have lost the game in the first minute of the game. If you hit the back button and you look at the map in the first couple of minutes on Lakeville, and the majority of your team have gone down the left hand side on the valley, in the valley, you have lost the game automatically. You might as well take your tank and drive it into the lake. 100%. An appropriate number of tanks needs to go into the town. If an appropriate number of Reds have sent their tanks into the town, well, then it's even, isn't it? it's 100% even, then it's it's a proper game of World of Tanks, and we just have to slug it out, and whoever is left standing in a tank, you can move on and snipe away at the Reds on the opposing side of the map, absolutely, and kind of creep in and move in and just pick them off one by one, until there's nobody left, and then you scoot round to the rear of the Reds that are actually in the valley. And that's how you win on Lakeville each and every single time. Granted, on a few occasions I haven't managed to hold off the Reds by being in my, I don't know, for instance, in my Death Star, accompanied by a Jaegeru, for instance. But those are exceptional circumstances. I'm talking about the majority of games. Most of the time, you simply have to establish dominance in the town, and if you do so, you're gonna win the game. Just like I'm doing along with my team right now, and just like I do in the next game. Rant over, take it easy, adios muchachos.